When OpenAI announced GPT-4, its next-generation AI language model in mid-March, one of its new capabilities was processing images alongside text, which has revolutionized the way we interact with technology and has opened up endless possibilities by empowering GPT-4 with multimodality. This means that GPT-4 is able to accept all sizes and types of both text and images prompts. This is the biggest practical difference between GPT-4 and its predecessors, as GPT 3.5 could only process text. On its website, OpenAI explained GPT-4's visual inputs as GPT-4 can accept a prompt of text and images, which, parallel to the text-only setting, lets the user specify any vision or language task. Specifically, it generates text outputs, natural language, code, etc. Given inputs consisting of interspersed text and images over a range of domains, including documents with text and photographs, diagrams, or screenshots. GPT-4 exhibits similar capabilities as it does on text-only inputs. Furthermore, it can be augmented with test-time techniques that were developed for text-only language models, including few-shot and chain-of-thought prompting. Image inputs are still a research preview and not publicly available. If you're wondering what it's like to see through the eyes of one of the world's most advanced artificial intelligence's game-changing breakthrough, that's revolutionized the way we interact with it. That's exactly what this video is all about. This upgrade is conveniently enhancing people's work in so many different industries. Here we go. So, back in March, the president and co-founder of OpenAI, Greg Brockman, held a developer live stream to showcase some of GPT-4's multimodal nature, capabilities, and limitations. He gave the AI a screenshot of a Discord window and told it to describe it in painstaking detail. After a little over a minute, GPT-4 rendered an extremely descriptive and accurate response containing almost every single element of the input screen, including the server name on the top left corner to the different voice channels, and it even named all of the Discord members online in the right pane. Later on, GPT-4 was given some more tests in which people submitted random artwork, including photos of a squirrel holding a camera, and for this image, it was asked to identify what's funny about it. And the response was really incredible because it literally showed how analytical GPT-4 is. Now get this, the general sense, but in a very specific human-like answer, which was that the photo was funny because squirrels typically eat nuts and do not act like humans. As seen, it again provided a very specific answer like a human would. It also shows a good deal of common sense. When a user showed it an image of a bunch of balloons, asked what would happen if the strings were cut, GPT-4's clear and simple response was, the balloons would fly away. Straightforward and no nonsense. Now, you'd think GPT-4 works fairly well with clear images. And what about images of handmade illustrations and writing, right? Gotta see how far GPT-4's new capabilities go. So, Brockman took a photo of a hand-drawn mock-up of a joke website and asked the model her write brief HTML/JS code to turn the page into a website and replace the jokes with actual ones. It compiled working code for the prompt, and when the code was tested, it produced a fully working website that had buttons, which when pressed, revealed the jokes. This output rocked the boat. No one had even imagined that AI would be able to make sense of human handwriting. Here's another example of how GPT hit the ball out of the park, the same way when a user showed it an image of some random ingredients and asked it, what can I do with these ingredients? It responded with actual lists of recipes that can be made with the ingredients in the image. The New York Times also got onto OpenAI's newest offering and tested GPT-4's new capability in March in a demo with an image of the interior of a refrigerator and asked it very specifically, what meals can I make with this? The prompt did not mention any of the ingredients or give GPT-4 any hints. And sure enough, its response left everyone's jaws on the floor when it came up with examples of both savory and sweet recipes. One thing that GPT-4 still lacks is image generation. and it's unclear if OpenAI is going to add this ability to it. It does mention on its website that it looks forward to GPT-4 becoming a valuable tool in improving people's lives by powering many applications. There's still a lot of work to do, and we look forward to improving this model through the collective efforts of the community building on top of exploring and contributing to the model. The good news is, as of July 7, OpenAI has made it generally available through a cloud-based application programming interface. This change now allows developers to integrate GPT-4 into their applications, and the service is now accessible to all customers who have previously purchased access to its APIs. But OpenAI also intends to increase the API's usage limits down the road, now that it's more widely available. Let's take a brief look at its potential across various industries. Did you know that GPT-4 is currently being used in Batched Plus, Duolingo, Khan Academy, Be My Eyes, GitHub Copilot, Microsoft Bing, and Microsoft 365 Copilot? If you're planning on using it professionally, these are the areas in which you can content creation and design, generate relevant and visually appealing images for articles, blog posts, social media posts, and marketing material. Of course, art and creativity for the generation of visual concepts, exploring new artistic styles, and the creation of digital artwork. Virtual assistants and chatbots, because GPT-4 has a better understanding of its users' queries involving images and produces relatively more accurate and context-aware responses. E-commerce. GPT-4 can improve online shopping by generating personalized product recommendations based on visual preferences or assisting customers in finding visually similar items, medical imaging, and diagnosis, which by far would perhaps be the most important because GPT-4's image understanding capabilities can be leveraged in medical imaging to assist with diagnosis, identification of anomalies, and treatment planning. Well, that's all for now. The future is now, thanks to OpenAI, and it looks more incredible every day. If you've had the chance to use GPT-4, head on over to the comments and let me know what you used it for and how the experience was. Don't forget to let me know what you think of GPT-4's image comprehension capability and what you... Stay tuned to find out more about it right here.